Oh,
Yeah, Sparky's in the comments. He's asking where we're at.
Do you guys just keep the YouTube going at the same time?
yeah.
Pull that up.
All right, let's see here. What do you got there, Les?
What do you mean? What am I drinking?
No, what do you got? You got any words and wisdom?
Well, we only got 58 seconds left. And since we're live, I know they can hear us now.
Sure.
Yep.
You positive?
Absolutely. Sparky's already in the comments.
Well, lucky him. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It's driving me nuts.
Still nothing.
Nothing yet. I mean, I put a link on YouTube on there.
Sparky wants to know where Max is at. It says no Max question mark.
No Max tonight. Max will be here tomorrow night with some news towards the new year.
He's retiring.
He's retiring from the podcast. His last show tomorrow night. I hope he's watching. Timothy, welcome to the podcast. All right, let's hopefully get some people in here. All right, so here's our latest members right now. We got Iron, our Indian Adventures, Tim Arnold, and Wind Therapy Attic. Welcome to the podcast. We should be Jeff Maxwell's in here on the podcast. All right, so let's go to the main screen. We got some guests here tonight. We got Alec from Folds of Honor, Myke from Ride Culture, and we're going to be talking about Folds of Honor tonight. It's a special podcast. I sound kind of weird. Is the sound good, everybody? You?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's weird. I just sound weird.
You always sound weird, dude.
Oh, you sound like you're weird.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. Jeff Maxwell. Let's wait a couple more minutes to get some more people in here. We got Sparky in the house.
Welcome to the jungle. That's right.
So we don't normally broadcast on. What you can see my monitor. I took my stuff to Les's house for a Christmas party, and I put it all back together, and it's not all there yet. So I'll have to move my camera here in a second. But yeah. Fun and games. Yeah, we got some fun and games going on. Yes, we do. It's going to be a great podcast. And we're going to talk about the bike auction that I might be going to. I haven't got 100% yet. We'll see how it goes. But I should be able to go.
He might be going to. He told me he's going. That's what he told me. So,
Yeah.
he was looking at plane tickets.
He's going.
Oh,
He's just trying to keep the suspense.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to suspense it. Yeah.
I ruined it. Sorry, man.
You run what?
The suspense.
Oh, whatever.
Well, he had to call his travel agent last night. That'd be you.
Yeah. It was just, he flies on Southwest all the time, so I was just trying to get some information out of him. And yeah, it looks like, hey, Lance, welcome to the podcast. Super to be here. All right, cool. All right.
Lance will be there, looks like. Awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. All right. So it looks like the comments are not showing up on this side. Let me see if I can refresh them and get them on here pretty soon. But hopefully the comments will show here in a minute, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, welcome to the podcast, Myke and Alex. We'll go with Myke first, and then we'll go straight into Alec and go into Folds of Honor and everything that they're doing. So, and I'll probably play the video at the very end of the bike, and we'll see how that goes. I've had some technical difficulties with embedding videos this week, so we'll see how it goes. So, Myke, tell us a little bit about yourself and about what your part in this is.
Oh, I am just a lowly dude helping out Folds of Honor. I helped fish out with the previous bike. That's where it pretty much all started, and I just continued to help out Folds of Honor and just in the background helping Alec and the Folds of Honor guys with all the things. And as you guys know, I'm the owner, engineer, janitor, and window cleaner of Ride Culture.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm getting the Folds of Honor link here, and I'll be posting that here in a second. All right, Alec, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Thank you. First off, thanks for having me. Thanks for having Mike. We're super, super excited and appreciative to be here. My name's Alec. I work for Folds of Honor. I am our media director, and I do all our media production. And then I work hand in hand with Indian Motorcycle. Marine Corps veteran. Mike doesn't like to talk about that. He's still in. He's still fighting the good fight. I've been out for a few years now and get to work with such an incredible organization that gives back to the community that I love so much. And it brought me into the motorcycle community, which is my absolute addiction. So happy to be a part of it. Happy to learn the ropes, get to know everyone that's involved in this amazing community. And it's been pretty incredible. Just how much the motorcycle community is rallied around our cause. And then, yeah, we're heading down to Scottsdale. So we got a lot to talk about. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's been a lot of preparation. Mike has been absolutely instrumental in everything that we've been doing this past year and last year. So excited to have him on board to help out, because I can honestly say we wouldn't have been able to pull this off without him. He's everyone who knows Mike knows he's incredible. So I'll give you your flowers, Mike. You're a pretty good dude.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, he's helped us out a lot. We have a giveaway that we're going to be giving away. And he's put a lot of Ride Culture parts in there, and they're great stuff. I actually bought some bag lights myself. I'm going to be installing, so it's going to be a challenge, but because I got the ones already glued on there, so I'm gonna have to get them off. But man, it's a great company. I like doing stuff for Mike and supporting his company, and hopefully great things to come in 2026 with Mike and Ride Culture. It's gonna be great. So let me see if I can get some of these comments in here. So I guess I can show a picture of this bike here. I just downloaded it, so I'm going to bring it up in here. There it is, ain't it? Is that the bike?
That is it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bike. It's not. I don't got to cut it out 100%. I just did a quick cut on it, but I'm going to leave this on the side down here. Okay, and move that there. I can do all this stuff live. It's lovely, so everybody can keep.
Wow,
That's fancy, Chris.
That's
you
beautiful.
Coming up in the skills, Chris.
I know, man. The technical support right here, man. I wouldn't be able to.
I'm impressed.
You're crazy.
boy, that's a beautiful bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what all do you guys do to that thing? Love the exhaust on that.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff on there. I watched some of the. It's got a torch. What is it? Torch, right? Exhaust. And I guess
the toast exhaust is on there.
Toast exhaust.
Toast. I'm sorry. I always mess up on that. I almost messed up on that right there. I'm trying to get this flag down here in the bottom here, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So the bike was built by Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I was going to go to that. So Twitch, that's he is a racer, right? Yep.
And he's a
builds
freestyle motocross.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so Indian's been working with him all 2020 or 2025. He built a bunch of bikes for his buddies and everything. It's been really cool to have him involved. I went out there to do the unveiling of the bike in August, and it's one of those things where it doesn't do it justice until you see it, especially the paint. The gentleman Steven from Finish FX did the paint job on it. It's got all this gold flakes through it that when the sun hits it, it's absolutely beautiful. So on this bike is, Finish FX did the paint, and then TNA Customs with all the carbon fiber, and then Kraus risers. There is Arlen Ness wheels on it, Toast pipes, and what else am I missing here, Mike?
There's supposed to be a chain conversion kit. from Carrie Hart that's supposed to be on there as well.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So did
Yeah.
they do
So
anything?
it's
Yeah. Did they do anything to
oh
the engine and stuff? Give it more horsepower. I know it's got 116 in it. I mean, Thunderstroke's
it's
pretty
got a
good.
116. I'd imagine that it has been tuned. I'm not 100% sure on any modifications to that, but that's already kicking out some
Hmm.
heat on its own. But yeah, throwing that pipe on there, I'd imagine they threw a tune on there. So that thing will rip. That's for sure.
So I imagine that that bike is already light, and and now it's even lighter with all the fire. It's
Yep.
just crazy.
Yep.
Looks like Riding Fish is in the house. Welcome to the podcast, there, buddy. Hopefully, you're having a great end of the year. But I think this is such a great deal. We've last year, we got a small podcast. It's growing. It's every day it's getting a little bit bigger. Hopefully, our family that's already in the chat here keeps sharing it, keeps promoting. Somebody put a comment in Pikes Peak the other day, and they said, "What's your favorite podcast? Did you listen?" And a lot of people said Throttle Iron, which is cool. And I love being part of great stuff like this. Folds of Honor. I donated last year. I think every video until the ride, we actually promoted Folds of Honor. I don't know if anybody actually donated there. I can't prove
Oh,
that,
awesome.
but it's something that we're going to do in 2026 also, and I don't expect anything out of it. I mean, from Folds of Honor to us, but hopefully we're going to have some of our members, donate. But we just do it because it's a good cause, man. Because I've watched a lot of videos. I've done intros with the Folds of Honor video popping up with the guy that was on the airplane and that kind of stuff. I think that's a very good good promoting video. So I kind of did the intro sometimes for that video. I'm kind of stumbling here, sorry folks, but I just want to say the right things. It's a great cause, and we'll be donating again this year. So, and
Well,
hopefully,
thank you.
yeah.
We greatly appreciate it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and overall, it's fun. I mean, this was our second year working with Indian,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very very new. Um, we're definitely catching our stride, and I know Fish is in here. Shout out to him, for basically kind of being a pace setter. I mean, he individually raised the most money last year, got the
Mm-hmm.
Springfield, and then graciously brought the whole community in to bring it to the auction. And because of that, Indian really really loved what happened there, and they got on board. Now we're doing it again this year with another bike. So Fish, if you're still in here, big shout out to you for being a paving the way for what's going on. I mean, he's been instrumental in fundraising a lot of money for these families. So shout out to you. It shows how powerful that the motorcycle community is, and
Mm-hmm.
the Indian community alone, and how gracious everyone is. And when you do, yeah, you get on board of a good cause. It's pretty easy to get behind, because there's a million organizations out there that directly affect the veteran themselves. And what I love about Folds is it takes care of the families, it takes care of the spouses and the children, and gives
Mm-hmm.
them a chance through education. So when they unfortunately lose the most important person in their life, they have an organization that steps up and helps them, support them for building a future that they may not have had the wherewithal to do without that person in their life. So it's an honor to be a part of this organization, and it's an honor to be able to meet all the people that support us, and individuals like you that go out of your way to give us a platform to just be able to reach as many people as we possibly can.
Yeah. So let's see if we can get to this video here. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up and get that thing going. Hey, Les, you got any questions or anything there, buddy? While I do this.
Yeah. So you guys had to win this bike, right? So how did you win this bike to
Well, they
begin
didn't
with?
win it. No, this is different last
Yeah.
year's. They actually
Oh,
built
okay.
this bike just for auction it off this time.
Okay. Sorry. I was mistaken. I thought that they gave away another bike this year.
Yep. This year
Yep.
there was actually two bikes.
Oh yeah.
Two bikes.
Instead
Yep.
of
Okay.
just one. Yeah. So
I was
for
not aware of that. Sorry.
one bike that was the giveaway bike for the person that raised the most money, and then this other bike that is is actually they did a really good job, or Indian did a good job with it, promoting the bike to a builder like Twitch, and then following it up with the Forge series. So it's actually featured more on there, and then now with Folds of Honor working to get this bike onto a bigger platform, the Barrett-Jackson auction should create a little bit of a good wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun. The individuals that actually won the motorcycles, they got tickets. They'll be at the auction with us too. So excited to meet those individuals that did that.
All right. So, okay, let me see if I can get this. Hold on, let me shut this door real quick. I'll tell you what, it was 65 degrees yesterday, almost perfect riding weather in this area. And today it's like a blizzard outside. It's crazy.
It's actually 72.
Yeah, it's 72 in the day. It's like, I think maybe 20 right now.
Went down 50 degrees, yeah.
It was nuts.
Too.
All right, so let me
We
see
got
if I-
we got 9 inches of snow yesterday, so that was great.
wow.
Oh, wow. You lose. I mean, win.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing in here. I don't know if this is going to be 100% great, but here we go.
Dying from straining on the
We might
toilet,
get
and
a
I'm sounding
ad here
you
because
off.
I'm not
Watch
logged
this.
in.
Hello, I'm a paramedic,
Come on,
and what
let's
I'm
get
going to
this.
share with you
Let's
is
get-
an urgent medical warning for anyone who...
Yeah, whatever. All right.
Clean and classic.
That is awesome.
Wow.
Can you guys hear this? Let me know if you guys
Yep.
can hear it.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep, loud and clear.
Oh,
I'm doing a build right now for Indian and Folds of Honor. It's a charity build. We're going to be auctioning this bike away and giving the money to families that can use it. I was stoked when I was approached to do this project. It was a no-brainer for me. It's just my way of giving back. I'm all about it.
The mission of Folds of Honor is pure and it's simple. We provide educational scholarships to the spouses and children of fallen and disabled veterans and first responders across the whole country. When a service member or law enforcement officer, EMS, is killed during the line of duty or disabled, the immediate thought goes to that individual, of course. But a lot of people don't realize the second thought is always the family. So Folds of Honor focuses on these families who just lost their North Star in their life, and they don't know how they're going to be able to continue to move on with life.
My dad was everything I want and wanted to be. He loved this country and wanted to defend it. And there was a knock on the door to the two men in uniform to tell us that my dad was killed. My whole world just fell apart. My mom now had 4 kids with no husband, and that's when she found Folds of Honor. When Folds of Honor said that they would be willing to pay for my college and help me go to school because of the sacrifice he made, it came full circle that someone does care. He just didn't know that they were there, that someone did care.
When I was approached to do this build, for me it was a no-brainer because it's going towards a good charity, it's going towards something I believe in. I've seen what the Folds of Honor charity is all about, so when I was approached to do this build, I was like, yeah, let's do it, let's figure it out. What's going on, boys?
How you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Nice to meet you, Alec.
Yeah. Jeremy, nice to meet you.
Which Dave?
How you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
How was the ride up?
Awesome. Yeah.
San Diego?
San Diego.
Yeah, nice. So what is your role? Like, what all do you do?
I'm a vice president for a chapter out of San Diego for IMRG, which is the Indian Motorcycle Riders Group.
That's right.
well, I would say, let me go, because I want to make sure we talk about this for a second. Well, so in this video, not everything's done with this bike, right? It's just got a lot of stuff
Correct.
still. Yeah. So you guys are going to see the base of the model. There's a ton of things that's happened to this bike before this auction. And I just want people to understand that they're going to be talking about it here in a second. And hopefully we don't get a copyright strike for playing this video. Is it okay?
No, I think you'll be all right.
All right. I just want to make sure. All right, here we go. I might have to restart this thing here, but it should be right. I'll put it back right.
Giving back. I'm all about it.
The mission of Folds of Honor is pure and it's simple.
Yeah, go back in here.
Or law enforcement officer, EMS, is killed during the line of duty or disabled, the immediate thought goes to that individual. Of course.
Okay,
For
here we go.
IMRG, which is the Indian Motorcycle Riders Group.
That's rad. And then how long you been at Folds?
I've been with Folds for 2 years, do all our media production, do our socials and everything. So it's working with a veteran organization and being a veteran, and there's no better job in the world.
That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Can't wait to see the bike.
Yeah, so as of right now, we have the paint, all that's done, the bike's looking good, but there's still so many more parts coming. But I'll give you a walk around the bike and tell you everything that we're gonna do when I open up this door.
Awesome.
Cool.
So the Indian Motorcycle Charity Ride, it's all about the Indian Motorcycle Riders Group. So this is throughout the whole country. Every group, every individual has the chance to raise money for Folds of Honor.
IMRG is all about its chapter members that are worldwide. They have chapter rides, charity events, and it's camaraderie of other Indian riders worldwide. Majority of our friends and our chapter members are veterans, active military, first responders, so that tie-in is very strong with us, so we want to support that.
When I found out Twitch was getting involved with Indian Motorcycle and Folds of Honor and building this bike, it truly was like a little kid in a candy store moment, just to have someone like him who is truly so influential in this community. It just goes to show how much he cares about what we're doing here.
How long it takes a beginner like my dad to go from beer belly to get ripped in.
You gotta have some acts. Gotta have some comedian. They won't let me sign in for some reason on this widget.
Clean and
so
classic.
I have premium with no commercials, but it's not working.
Wow.
And this is just the beginning.
That's a 116 too.
Yeah.
So you started with an RT?
Yeah, so it was an RT. Got rid of like some of the bag mounts that were underneath it, and then my buddy Steven from Finish FX did the paint. And when we were thinking about the bike, and he's like, let's just do something classic, like something clean, because he's like, who knows who's gonna get this bike? We don't want it all wild.
Yep.
So that's why we went with like the red candy, and then the pearl, and then like the lace across the tank, and then the gold leaf. Like, let's just keep it subtle, but like clean, you know? And then we did the, he did the Folds of Honor logo back here in like this gold, like it looks so rad. Just like simple and clean, you know?
Yeah, very clean.
And then the dudes from Tosh made like a pipe for this thing. It looks so rad on this bike. I'm stoked to see it all come together, like once we get all the parts and everything. But I think this thing's gonna be rad when it's done. It already looks like a really cool bike, so whoever gets this thing's gonna be pretty stoked when everything's done.
Even the subtle gold through everything, when you get the light hit in it, it looks absolutely incredible.
My first reaction to seeing the bike was, holy, I know it's not completed yet, so I can't imagine what it's gonna look like when it's finally finished, but the paint job is just absolutely ridiculous. Anyone who sees this bike, it's gonna turn heads, and anyone is gonna be lucky to have this and have a lot of pride riding this bike.
Well, I like that they chose Chief RT, number one. That's a new product to their line. I can't wait to see it finish.
I'm just stoked to see this bike come together, man. Like everyone I hit up about this build, knowing it was for Folds of Honor and giving back, everyone was like, yeah, we'll send you whatever parts you need. Now I'm just waiting for a few other parts. Like the guys from R&S are sending us wheels. Kraus is sending us risers, bars. Like we got a Barnstorm kit for a chain drive. I'm stoked. So how's it work like with the fundraiser, like for this bike? Like,
So for this bike specifically, all the IMRGs across the whole country, we're doing a charity ride on September 20th. We're gonna take this bad boy and auction it off and try to raise as many educational scholarships for the families as we possibly can. That's how all of Indian and all the riders get involved and try to make a difference by raising as much money as possible.
I have a bunch of friends and family that were in the military, that are cops, first responders and stuff like that. So just to like be able to give back to something cool that like, I have pride in like building it. Like I want it to be cool, like I have fun with it.
There's a lot of organizations that can say they support this type of cause, but to really show up and put time and effort into this, it really shows that Indian Motorcycle and everyone involved within Indian Motorcycle really cares about these individuals that have served our country in some capacity. From now all the way to September 20th, we're asking the Indian Motorcycle Riders Group to raise as much money as they possibly can to go to the families of deceased and disabled veterans and first responders. And this program with Indian Motorcycle and the National Charity Ride can affect up to 100 kids or spouses all across the nation. And we're not stopping there. It all ends with this incredible motorcycle that is going to be auctioned off to just put the cherry on top of how much money we can raise for Folds of Honor.
For those people that want to get a look inside of this charity work for the Folds of Honor, come to the events, hang out with us. It doesn't matter if you own a motorcycle or not.
If I could give a message to anyone who ends up with this bike from the auction, it's just my appreciation to you is just thank you. Thanks for trusting the process. Thanks for giving back to our military and our fallen soldiers and everyone that has anything to do with Folds of Honor. Like, for me, this is my way of giving back, and I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of it.
For anyone who is interested in getting involved in this program, go to the website, join, sign up, go find your local IMRG, pop into one of your dealerships, talk to them, see what their plan is for the ride. If you're not able to make it, you can also donate as well and just get involved.
All right. Beautiful video. Good job, by the way. Excellent.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be on camera when I was there. In actuality, I got that note about a day prior, and I'm like, I'm the guy behind the camera. This makes me wildly uncomfortable. So yeah, but it was fun. It was really, really great to meet that whole crew and see the bike firsthand. So I'm excited, like everyone else, to see the final product here in Arizona soon.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be there. It's almost 100%. It's like 99.7. I already got the time off. I got some good news also with that. I got the vacation less for the next part of the Folds of Honor kind of thing with Riding Fish, but it's going to go on that event that he's doing. But it's going to be really cool stuff, man. I mean, I think going there and hanging out at the auction, because I've never been there before, never been to an auction at all, to tell you the truth. And I've never been to Scottsdale in that area. And
You're going to love it.
Yeah, and I understand that the bike's going to be displayed in the front, right?
Yeah, so it is what Mike. Pretty soon here, they're gonna be sending it to Arizona, and it is going to be at the Indian dealership Go AZ right in Scottsdale. It's going to be on display right on the floor until it gets brought over to Barrett-Jackson auction. So if ever me and Mike ourselves, we're getting into town on the 16th, so we're going to spend some time over at that dealership. So yeah, if anyone's coming into town, it'll be right there at the Indian dealership. Go take a look at it before it heads over to Barrett-Jackson.
Yeah.
So if
then
you,
once,
yeah, good. Yeah, good.
once it gets to Barrett-Jackson, it'll be on a pedestal as well. And then there's Indian has a video that's going to be playing for it as well on the big screen and all that happy stuff. So it's going to be nice.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Earlier I put Les in. I had to go do some stuff and put Les on the spot there. Les, you got anything? I'm sorry about that earlier because you wasn't ready. You wasn't prepared for that. So when I got this video, so you got any questions or anything?
No questions. I'm just I'm disappointed I won't be able to attend. But like I said, on the amount of vacation and stuff just doesn't line up on this one. So as much as I'd like to.
Let me get I forgot about this screen here. Let me get these guys on here real quick, and we'll talk about what you can do if you're going to go there, and which you can also do. I think online bidding. I don't know if that's the case. I think you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So if you can't go there, go to Barrett auction, or what is it called? Barrett and
I believe it's just Barrett-Jackson.com. I believe it's just that. Yep.
And there's a page dedicated to it. I've actually visited already. I'll see if I can find out here in a second. But yeah, it's man, I'll tell you what, it's such a good cause. And what you guys do, I mean, how old is Folds of Honor? It's not that old, is it?
Folds of Honor got started in 2007 by Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney, and now there are 38 chapters across the whole country. So to date now, Folds of Honor has deployed over $378 million in educational scholarships for the families. We had a record-breaking year. This year keeps getting bigger and bigger. I mean, I think people don't realize what that burden is of post education. post-secondary education. So being able to take that burden off and being able to help out these families up to $25,000 makes a big difference. So yeah, I mean, yeah, in hindsight, just since 2007, so it hasn't been around incredibly long, but we're moving fast, and we're almost in every single state with a chapter. So, and 91 cents of, and I know a lot of people, they like to know that the money they donate goes exactly to the cause that they're trying to support. So we're very, very happy to be able to say that 91 cents of every single dollar we raise is deployed directly to our scholarship funds. So your money's going to where you want it to be donated to.
All right. So here's some information. Was I able to share this? Because you put it in a PDF. I don't want to make sure. Myke?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So anybody wants to go there, they got to, there are some places that you can stay. The Courtyard by Marriott, the Spring Hill Suites by Scottsdale, all that kind of stuff. If you want to reach out to Ride Culture for more information and maybe some of the stuff that you can do, the Custom Folds of Honor motorcycle on display, like he said, go AZ Motorcycle Scottsdale pre-auction. Auction date is January 21st. Now, it can be delayed or can be earlier, according to how fast some of the stuff sells in front of it. Or if it doesn't sell, it takes a little bit longer. But right now, the estimated time is 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right. And then there's going to be an after party January 21st, and it's going to be, there's a thing right on top of that. Does that say 6:30 p.m.?
Yep.
And it's going to be at the Roadhouse in Cave Creek, which is going to be cool. And if you're going there, there's so many things. My wife's kind of mad because we watched this earlier. I showed her this earlier. That, what is it called? Antelope Canyons or something like that?
Canyon,
oh my God. It's one of her life dreams to go
on
there.
my bucket list. I'm going to put my bucket on your head, man.
So there's golf courses nearby that you can go check out, hiking trails, which I think I'll probably check out a few of them. Indian dealerships, there's 3 of them there. Who says we don't have enough dealerships in this world? Indian's got 3 of them in that town. And then there's other things right there. They got the Penske Racing Museum, the Desert Jeep Tour. Like I said, I got something that's blocking there where it says page 1 and 2, so I can't read the rest of that stuff. But that one, Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend, by the way, Connie.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't wait to take my camera to that one.
Yeah, you suck.
An Old Town Scottsdale food tour also there. So there's a lot of things to do there. It's it's an awesome event also. It's what can I say? It's going to be really fun to go to. It really is.
Yeah, just rub it in, Chris. Keep
it
rubbing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? When I sent all the pictures to you, Les, where all the stuff I went to and all the people I met, don't be too jealous, okay? Don't be too jealous.
Les, I guess me and you and Heather are going to go get a steak that night, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, the Chandler IMRG is putting on a ride. Me and Myke were talking about that a little bit earlier. We're still waiting on some details on time. But if anyone's coming into town, they're bringing their bikes, or if they plan on renting a bike, get in touch with Myke or myself, and because we're gonna be jumping on that ride as well with the Chandler IMRG. So yeah, there's gonna be definitely no shortage of things to do, and the weather's gonna be beautiful. So if you're like me and Myke and you're stuck in the cold weather and snow, come on down to Scottsdale and enjoy some warm weather, hop on a bike, and let's have some fun for a few days.
Yeah. It's going to be great. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Are we missing anything else? Look at this bike. It's beautiful.
That bike is gorgeous.
Oh,
yeah. It's a beautiful bike, man.
Last day to book hotel rooms is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
For the discounted rate. So
and
we're getting down to the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you
Scottsdale
if you want, yep. So we linked up with 2 hotels. They're in the same area. They share the same parking lot, and I think it's less than 5 miles away from the auction site. So we're right there. So if anyone wants to book a hotel room, reach out to either Myke or myself, and we can give you that discounted hotel link before tomorrow ends.
Yeah. So, what about you said chapters? What is the chapters all about? And do you have enough information about that so you can speak on that or no?
For the chapters of
Yeah.
for Folds of Honor.
Yes.
So essentially, I personally work for the Minnesota chapter.
Okay.
So each state is we raise the funds that stay in our state, and then obviously we have the national Folds of Honor that kind of oversees everyone. But we work directly with everyone in our community to provide the scholarships for the families in our own states. So yeah, there's 38 chapters. I work for the Minnesota chapter, and our main goal is to support all the families in Minnesota.
Nice. So we'll have to figure out who is in our area less. So we'll have to check it out. And see
Where
what
are
we
you
can do to
guys?
support.
Where are you guys located?
We're in Cincinnati.
Okay.
We're in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing.
can get you guys connected with the closest. Yep, I can get you guys connected with anyone that you'd want to get connected with in the local area for sure.
Somebody said you had some great albums in the back wall there, and you do. Boston, yeah, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
One of the comments there.
Yeah, that was always a life goal for me. As my dad was growing up, he was a first assistant. So before he went back to school, he did assisted in heart surgeries, and he always worked the night shift. So the only time I got to see him was early in the morning, and he had a weight set down in the basement with just crates of music. So that was kind of our daily thing. As I'd go down, I'd pop on a record, we'd listen to music together, and that's what I grew up on. So I always said, when I finally have my home office, I'm going to build out a record wall of all my favorite records. So yeah, I got a whole 2 walls back here full of records that were my favorite.
Jeffrey
So appreciate
Maxwell.
the individual that noticed that.
Yeah, no problem. Jeffrey Maxwell, which is the president of, was it 1985? I think
It is.
Yeah. I'm good. I finally remembered these numbers.
Wow.
IMRG, which I'll tell you what, IMRGs, we are very supportive of IMRGs. We love that IMRGs are around us. But he's looking for the Tennessee contact, so I'll we'll figure out a way to get you information there, Jeffrey, and because the more the better, right?
Yep.
So more people will get contacts. The more.
Nashville's got a really good.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
so
Nashville's got a really, really great chapter. They got a great chapter president.
Awesome. All right. So let's see what else we got. Anybody got any questions here about this whole thing? Reminds me of a song I want candy. Yeah, I'll tell you. I know Sparky has. I think he has a Scout. Hey Sparky, this is a great bike. This is a good upgrade, right here. Everybody, make sure you're liking. I see some people liking the podcast. Keep on liking it. Make sure you keep on liking this podcast. And then the other thing is, we want this podcast to get. I just started advertising on Friday. A lot of people don't know we're on here on Monday because they're all focused on Tuesday. So make sure you guys are sharing it on your Facebook. We want this one to be really good because not everybody's going to be able to go to Scottsdale, but they'll be able to, if they are interested in this bike and if they want to drive the price up a little bit, you know, that's what we want. Go to Scottsdale. What was it? I had the link here. Let me see if I still got it here. Barrett-Jackson. It takes you straight to the bike. So that link right there takes you straight to the Indian Sport Chief RT, and right there you can see it, all the pictures and all its glory, man. It's a beautiful bike. So check it out and share it with your friends. Also, I mean, it's for a good cause. Yes, it's going to cost a little money, but it's going to be a good cause. All right. So anybody else got any questions out here? Connie, you got anything? Did I miss anybody?
I don't think so. We've been chatting amongst ourselves. I think Jeff's IMRG made like $7,000.
Yes.
For the Folds of Honor. That is really spectacular. So
yeah, they're the ones that hosted the actual, Jack Daniels ride down there, and I know he had a dinner, and it was all for that. The $50 went for that, all that kind of stuff. They do great work down there. Jeff and his team are awesome, And tomorrow night he might jump on and give us some new super news. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he jumps on. So tomorrow night's podcast is going to be about. We'll talk about this one, and we'll talk about Folds of Honor, and because it's part of the year, it's what we did, and then we're going to have some of our guests, our guests jump on. Hopefully, some of them will, and we'll talk about some of their things that they're going, what they're working on in the future, what they've done lately since they've done the podcast, and we'll talk about hey, let's do a whole hour again in 2026. So hopefully it'll be fun. But so if you go to Folds and Honor, oh my gosh, go ahead and list. I'm talking, man.
If you have some of the guests just dial in right tomorrow night, that might be a long podcast, man. Depends on who dials in.
They got 15 minutes. I got a limit. Just kidding. Foldsofhonor.org, by the way. Check it out. Donate. You can donate anytime. You don't have to donate for the bike or actually, bid for the bike. Donate for the good cause. We have some videos that we can play. Probably, I might play one tomorrow night at the opener. And I'll start advertising it again in 2026 like I was at the beginning. What we were doing is to make sure, get with your IMRG, check out when their Folds of Honor ride was going to be. It's usually, I think, in August, right? If I'm not mistaken. But they have a ride there.
It should be, if I'm not mistaken, this year. It's going to be September 18th.
September 18th. That's good. It's good to know. And I think almost every IMRG participates with this. So they have a ride that everybody shows up and they raise money and that kind of stuff for the good cause. So make sure, let me see, I have some links here. I'm going to get that linked where the IMRGs are located across America. And I know the list is not 100% updated by Indian standards, but let me see. I got it here. IMRG chapters right here. Yep, I got it. So if you are not part of an IMRG chapter, you don't have to have an Indian motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have an Indian. You can have a Vulcan. You can have a Harley. You can have any motorcycle you want. You can join the chapter, join the rides, and also help support Folds of Honor. All right, what is this? Let's see what we got. Alex and Mike's, thanks for coming on. Hey, we're not done yet. Yeah. We still got 20 minutes. We got to figure out how we're doing.
It looks like on the Folds of Honor website, you can either give sign up for a monthly donation, or you can give once. So there is an option there.
I should have worn my Folds of Honor shirt tonight. I apologize.
You should have.
Yeah, I should have. It's a nice shirt. Let's see here. Yep, there's the chapters right there. I'll put that in there. So check out the IMRG Riders Group chapters. It's by state, I believe. So click on one of them. If you live in Arkansas, click on Arkansas, and they'll have 2 or 3 IMRGs there. Click on the one that's closest to you and join it. All right, go to our Facebook. Have fun. So you have a Facebook also too, right? Folds of Honor on Facebook. Let me get that information.
Yep.
All right. So what else do you want to say about Folds of Honor? I'm putting you on the spot now, Alex, while I do this. I'm sorry.
Am I frozen? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
No, you're good.
I know your internet's going in and
All
out,
right.
but it's working.
No, just super, super grateful. Yeah, I know. Super, super grateful. That's a thing. Like when we were talking about, there's chapters all across the country, and to make the Indian motorcycle charity ride as big as possible, if you're look up the chapters across the whole country and get involved with those local Folds of Honor chapters as well, because that's how we grow. If you want to take the initiative, reach out to them, like the gentleman from Tennessee. I can give that information, because that's how we make the charity ride bigger and better, is getting all the chapters involved. If there's a close dealership by, joining together and doing some work together. That's all we can really ask for. is just as much participation as possible. And we've done great. Like the first year we raised about $120,000. This past year for the charity ride, we raised a little over $200,000. So we're only 2 years in with this partnership with Indian and the national charity ride. So I'm really excited to see what we do continuing to go on in the future. And it all comes down to those riders groups. So like you said, yeah, if you're not a part of an IMRG, go link up with your local dealership, see if they have an IMRG. It's a great group of people. They usually got a bunch of events and rides going on all year long. If you're in a area that can ride all year long, like for us in Minnesota, we only have X amount of months to be able to ride, but we pack it in as much as possible.
Yep, we're going to be doing some our own rides this year. We have a new IMRG across the river. It's in Cincinnati. We also have the 2074 over in Kentucky. But we're also going to do some our own rides. We're going to support both of them if we can. And invite all the riders to go to our rides and that kind of stuff, because we know how hard it is to to set up rides. And we're talking about just going to a lunch, and come back, have a little nice ride on some nice curvy roads and stuff like that, and then get back before it takes your whole day. And I think that's really cool. We did one last year for 2096, trying to help them out because they're brand new and they lost their dealership. And we had a great turnout then, and it was a great ride. I mean, it was freaking awesome. So if you ride by yourself and you've never rode with an IMRG group, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. They do, like let's see, Mark.
McDade.
McDade up in Columbus. I know he does his rides, and he just keeps riding the route like 5 times during the whole week to make sure there's no road construction, there's no issues. How many Amish freaking carts go down the road? I mean, it's crazy how he practices that course, and then on a Saturday has a perfect run. Perfect run. So I mean, I know a lot of. I guess you can say the ride. What is that person called? Les in the group that creates the rides, and that kind of stuff. Can't remember the name. Yeah, road captain. Yeah, I guess when they set up those rides, man, they take a lot of time, and they usually ride it 3 or 4 times before they actually do the ride on Saturday to make sure there's no issues. But it's cool. But speaking of that, I know when Riding Fish did this last year, Indian. I mean. Coming from him, it sounded like, Folds of Honor had no idea what Indian Motorcycle could do. With fundraising, it was amazing. Their first year that they, I guess, started doing it, with Riding Fish doing the most, money in 1 year by a single person by far. Crazy how he did all that stuff. So I mean, I think it's a great partnership. But I mean, you're saying the partnership has only been 2 years, right?
Yeah, so we have this was our second year working with Indian Motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, was they really surprised with what?
So,
Indian,
like I said, yeah, it's.
I think he's having internet.
Yeah,
issues.
I think I'm watching. There's a lag going on from the response. Let me.
But anyway, Myke, while he's getting his stuff fixed up, he can actually disconnect and come back. We'll get that going there. So a little bit about Riding Fish, right? What was going on with him, right? Yeah.
A little bit. Yep.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yeah, it was beyond. I wouldn't even say surprising. I'd say overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Overwhelming, probably the better word to use. Yeah, it was our first time working. We didn't know that Indian had these riders groups.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to work with them for the first time, it truly was an overwhelming response that we had. And it's only been 2 years, and things have been evolving really fast. Luckily, like Polaris is based out of here in Minnesota, and now the shift with Indian going solo. So we have those deep ties with Polaris and Indian now, and it's just been extremely fun to be able to work with them. They're all in on everything that we're doing. I think we both bring a lot of value to each other, and with that, bringing in individuals like Myke and all the aftermarket guys, they just make the experience that much better, and being able to help everyone grow together. It's been a lot of fun. That's, me and Myke have only known each other for 2 years now, along with the other guys. And Myke's probably sick of my face. We spend way too much time together. But it's been it's been fun. It's been so much fun. I've only been riding. I bought my first bike this year.
That's what I was going to go to.
So,
I was going to that.
I bought my first bike this year, and the overwhelming response from everyone, like Myke and everyone else who was just kind of took me under their wing. And like Myke said, he goes, no friend lets another friend ride a stock bike. So my bike was as far from stock as it could possibly be within, I mean, shit, I bought it in the first week of July, and I'm already up to a stage 3 big bore on it. So I mean, we've done. There's really not a whole lot I can really do to the bike anymore, but everyone's been so great, and it's, for me, it truly is. It's therapeutic, and there really is no way to replicate what a feeling of riding on a motorcycle is. And then you throw in the mix of riding with other people and becoming friends with those individuals. It's invaluable. It really is. So I'm beyond blessed to have met everyone within this community. They've been so gracious, not only to the Folds of Honor organization, but just to myself, and helping me grow as an individual. So I'm really, really excited for, the short amount of time that we've had together, and it's going to be pretty crazy within the next few years. And I'm here to help support everyone as much as I possibly can on my standpoint. And it's a lot of fun to be able to do so. Like that's the point of all this is help everyone grow together. We're all going in the same direction.
Yep. So, can we say, what bike you got? I mean, what bike?
Yeah, it's funny. So I got a 2025 Chieftain, bone stock. I'm talking as stock as possibly can be. But then, did everything. I got all of Myke's product on. I got a few things from TNA on, new bars. I got Lloyd's 5.9er risers on it. I got Lloyd's pipes on it. He did a 116 big bore kit on it. What else did we do to it? Windshield, obviously. Had to go with the Clockworks windshield, headlights, new headlights. So, I mean, we got that thing's pushing 133 horsepower and 110 pounds of torque now. So it moves. And it's funny. I have Lloyd's Facet on there, which says 111. It's a sleeper 111. It's not a 111 anymore. It's a 116. So people are going to be like, holy, what, how is your bike so fast right now? It's like, 'cause it's not a 111. So yeah, we've done just about everything we could possibly do to it. I mean, shit, Myke, I don't even know what we could really do to it anymore besides audio.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have a Thunderstroke in the shop because I can experiment with it, because my bike's apart more than it's together, and Alex's bike is here for the winter, so it may or may not have parts missing right now.
What have you been doing things to it without my? So
you should drag the camera over there and show us.
It's at my shop.
Yeah, I've been messing with some lights that aren't supposed to be turn signals, but now they're turn signals and running lights, and so I've been working with stuff that gets sent to me from other companies.
Yep.
Yeah,
prototyping.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I grew up dirt bikes and everything like that, but my dad almost got hit by a semi when he was riding his motorcycle. So growing up, he was always, no bikes. And then I was stationed in California and saw a few rough accidents from all the lane sharing. So I was like, and then finally just being around the community, I'm like, I just got to pull the trigger. I got to do it. I wanted it so bad. And then I did. And I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble. This is all I want to do. Yeah. So it's been so fun to create a bike that I wanted to create. That was kind of the reasoning behind going like, like true stock and not going with like a dark horse or something. I was like, I wanted a bike that I could truly customize exactly how I wanted to do it. So I'm really happy with the bike I chose, and we've had a lot of fun with it and just learning. I'm the type of individual who's like, I will never be the type of person to say that I know everything. So I'm just trying to absorb every bit of information on all fronts of the community. And it's been really fun to learn from Myke and everyone else involved.
Yep.
He gets a firsthand look of how like a lot of the Indian aftermarket guys, they we all work together. So stuff just comes to the shop and from everywhere. And he gets to watch us all work together, and it's interesting. It's different than the Harley world.
Yeah, Les and me we're going to send our bikes up there for beta testing too.
Yeah, I was going to say we both have the 112 with the new tech. So if you guys need to try.
That's basically why we have like barbecues and stuff here at the shop, because people just bring their bikes over, and then after all the food is cooked, I just get to tear bikes apart, and they do things. And Alec showed, actually it was one of the first like get-togethers at the shop and raising money for Folds, and I think he was amazed of how many people showed up into my little garage shop. There was motorcycles halfway down the buildings.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well,
yeah, and I'm just glad. I'm glad Myke actually has a bike now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to convince him. So his bike's always torn apart. So it's like he doesn't even have a bike. So I'm like, you need to just get another one that you can always ride, and then tear apart another one. You got to stop not having a bike.
Yeah, we're fixing that now that we've got development bikes showing up. But then I've got development bike, and then I make up something, and then it goes to like electronic diagnostics and validation, and then I have another bike, and then I tear that bike apart, and that goes over to validation. So there's always a rotating door of bikes being tore apart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tell you what, when I first started doing this podcast, it was like, well, I'll meet a couple people, that kind of stuff. And then Riding Fish jumped on, then Myke jumped on, then Gator Myke, and actually Gator Myke and Myke jumped on the first time. And you just start getting to know people. You trust them. It's like riding. You've been riding with them for like 3 or 4 years. It's crazy. And that's what the motorcycle community does to you, If you haven't rode a bike, if you're watching this podcast and you've never rode a bike, go out there and test ride one. Join a group, go get some lessons that you never rode a bike before, because that's probably the best thing to do. Because I know if you go to somebody and you're like, hey, what you been doing lately? I've been riding motorcycles. Oh, what? I got a friend. That first thing is I got a friend. Whatever, man. Just be quiet. I mean, there's so many misinformation out there. I mean, as long as you're not crazy. I mean, yes, there's always that chance that something pops out in front of you, that kind of stuff. But man, as long as you got a head on your shoulders, riding a bike, and it's all about freedom, right? It's like the fun of it and the thrill of it. But you just got to keep that head on your shoulders. You know that something's going to happen any split second, and you got to be ready for it. Your reaction is going to be crazy. But I just started riding 3 years ago too. So
that's the thing is I realized. I realized. After I started riding motorcycles and then I hopped back in my truck, I realized, oh, wow, I don't pay attention at all when I drive my truck. Like everyone's like, oh, you have to be careful on a bike. I'm like, I pay attention so much more when I'm riding my bike, because you have to. And I just zone out when I'm driving a truck. Of course you're on 2 wheels. You go down, there's no padding, but I'm way more attentive. And to my surroundings when I'm riding my bike than when I'm just driving my truck here and there.
Yeah, and then when you're driving your truck and you see a motorcyclist in front of you, you almost become a guardian of them.
Oh, 100%.
You keep watch of them. Make sure nobody's like getting too close to them. That kind of stuff. It's crazy what you do. it's just natural once you start riding. It's crazy. I wish everybody had to go to school for just riding motorcycles so they know what it's all about. But you know, it's worse because we live in the northern hemisphere where people, it's out of sight, out of mind. You got 4 or 5 months where they don't see a motorcycle ever, and then when you come out in the spring, and then they start seeing them everywhere, but they're not paying attention. They're on their phones. And it takes like 2-3 months before they realize there's a bunch of motorcycles on the road, and then the accidents go down a little bit. But I wish there was a better jump start for that. We just got to figure out what it is, you know? So, but yeah, well, hey, I thank you for coming on here tonight. I don't want to take too much of your time. I know, you know, it's cold out there. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
Can't do no riding.
Go watch the new episodes of Stranger Things. That's the plan.
Oh boy.
Oh, geez, everybody's watching that stuff.
Yeah.
I want to hear about Mike's desire to have a Yamaha R1.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let's hear this. I see it every
Yes.
single time.
So I used to have one. So before I went into Indian motorcycles, and and when I was working for Polaris, I always had like a Yamaha R1. Like I had a Yamaha R1M. I had, and I was a sport bike guy. So my wife now took over the Indian motorcycle part of a dealership called Moto Primo down here in Lakeville by us. So every time I walk into Moto Primo, there's these 2 Yamaha R1s. One is an M with the carbon package, which is like the top of the line Yamaha R1 you can get. And then there's the new one, and I'm just figuring out what parts can go to. I can scavenge off of one and put onto the other one, and I miss the R1 because one, you miss what you had always.
Yep.
And I can't tear this one apart because I don't build parts for it. So
there you go.
There's my excuse to be able to ride.
I understand because I've had a leader sport bike, and over the weekend I was looking at a Kawasaki H2, and I've been looking at some leader bikes. So there may be one in the stable here at some point.
See, there you go. See, Les is on board.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
because I want to get my kids into riding too, because they're like, hey, I want to start out with a 400. My brain's like, no, you don't, because 3 months down the road, you're going to be like, this is too slow for me now. I wish I had a 600. Just get them a 600. Just don't kill yourself.
I'll tell you what. Here's my thought process and the whole thing about you and get your kids on the ride and that kind of stuff. I think they should go straight to a touring bike. Just kidding. Because I mean, there's so many times like we go down to Nashville when we went to the Jack Daniels thing, we got passed by probably about 120 miles per hour, and we was doing 60, and he weaving through. They think they're invincible, man, and I think that's one of the things that gives motorcycles even a worse rap. Is these guys on these freaking crotch rockets just don't know what they're really. I mean, I don't think they've never laid the bike down. Clearly, right? Because if they did, they would never ride like that ever, and it's just crazy. And I just don't want that to have the youth, and that's what happens because they're watching YouTube videos. They see these guys outrun cops. They see them do this kind of stuff, and then you can't control them when you're cooking hamburgers and that kind of stuff in the backyard, and your kid is going 160 miles per hour on the interstate. And you get that phone call. It's just it's a bad deal. I mean, there's got to be something that could be done about that. I mean, I love motorcycles and everything else, but I just think that the youth need to realize that they're not invincible, and and enjoy the ride. So
See,
I think all the craziness I always see are with like sports bikes, like on highways, everything like that. And then you have your road bikes, like your Indians, Harleys, everything like that. I never really see anyone. Yeah, granted, I go fast,
yeah,
obviously,
we do too.
but it's not when there's a bunch of cars always around. It's like, oh, you got a runway. You're like, I know I got time. I'm gonna do that, but it's not weaving through traffic. Where with the sports bikes, it's like it doesn't matter when, everything like that. They're ripping by doing 130, which kind of bring the bad name to that. But yeah, the road bikes, I never see too much craziness going on with them. It's always just the sport bikes.
Yeah, it's nuts because we was going down to Florence one day, and there was guys standing on their seats, going 70 miles per hour. I was like, what is wrong with these guys? And it's just one slip. That's all it takes. One slip, and you ruin your life and that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'm not here to scare people riding motorcycles. Go out there, enjoy them. Get the two wheels, damn it. Go see Myke at Ride Culture. Get some parts. He's got plenty of room to do some. What do you call it? Some pro. I don't know what you can say. But anyway, rideculture.com, guys. Check him out. He's got a bunch of TNA. All kinds of gear, all kinds of stuff out there. So check them out. Go to Folds of Honor, do a donation, help them out. I mean, it's a good cause. That's all I can say. I appreciate you both coming on here tonight, and hopefully you can come back on, Alex. Hopefully we'll do a better job and we'll advertise a little bit better for you next time instead of just, doing 3 days. Gosh, I wish I'd get better at doing shorts, or I would have done a ton of shorts and try to get these things. But I got a setup for that. Hopefully it works out.
I'm sure you're working on something.
I'm working on it, man. I am working on it, man. Every day we try to improve this thing. And me talking too.
Everybody should tune in to the Barrett.
What?
I said everybody should tune in to the auction that day and watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take my camera. I don't think I'll be able to do live at that time, but I'm gonna take the camera, a bunch of pictures. I'm gonna be there on a Tuesday night when we do the podcast. I might do if I'm at my friend's house, we'll probably do a podcast there, and we'll see what happens, and give everybody the great news of how much this bike goes for, and it's gonna be an awesome event. And thank you for Myke inviting me out there, because I probably would have never went if you didn't invite me. So
yeah, I'm glad to have you. I figured the podcast could use a little adventure. Adventure outside of the seat, man.
Yeah, we can use all the help we can get.
Too bad Les ain't going. But anyway.
Yeah, and for the auction, tune into all of Myke's socials, and then specifically the Instagram for Folds of Honor Minnesota. If you go follow us on there, we're going to keep everything up to date. Like I said, me and Myke are out there from starting the 16th, so we'll keep everyone up to date on everything that's going on out in Scottsdale, Folds of Honor related, the auction related. So give us a follow, and we'll keep you up to date with everything that's going on through that whole time period.
Yeah, send me an email to all your links that you want me to put on this description down here.
Yeah.
So I can update the description after this is over with. And also, folks, if you really want to help us out, if you're listening, okay, once this thing gets converted, because it goes from live to like kind of a stagnant video in 24 hours, that's when you can actually do a lot of comments. So make sure you do the comments right now, because way lives work. It takes about 24 hours before it processes. I guess it's looking for whatever it can for copyright, all that kind of stuff. And then it actually kind of redoes the video out. And that's when we need everybody to like and subscribe, and also share the podcast. So it kind of treats it like a video, so which is pretty cool. But anyway, guys, thank you for coming in. Les, you got anything before we get off here?
No, Myke, Alec, thanks for coming on. Enjoyed the podcast. Wish you all the success in the world, getting the bike auctioned off, and hope everything goes well and meets all your expectations and exceeds them.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. Greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, and you two stay on here while we close the night, and and here we go.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Once again, like, subscribe, and don't forget. As we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away this great prize at Ride Culture. Everybody, BC Customs. There's a lot of people. Davis Audio. I didn't really.
Gator Myke was on here.
Gator Myke was on here earlier.
Yeah.
I appreciate all our friends. Let me see if I can get that to work. So we got BC Customs. We got Riding Fish. We got Finesse, the Challenger. All these guys have helped us throughout the year. Tomorrow we're going to give them a tribute. and it's going to be fun. Everybody have a good night.
Stay safe, everybody.
Yep.